Welcome, everyone. This is Harry, the Soul Coach Meditations. It's time to go on a solar coaster. Got a really good one today. Really powerful. Lots of insights have been coming up for me recently, and simplifying life is almost like my sole objective. Is to simplify everything that I know, to then make it easier then to learn what is to come, because there's going to be a lot of things coming our way. And a lot of the things that we have been shared and knowledge and information being passed down sometimes is a different interpretation. So if we can get our own experience first, then again, we can make sense of it. So I've left a few images for people to look at. And if you're watching the recording, the images will pop up now. If you have a look at these images, I'd like you just to go through them again for me before we go into these meditation. And if you scroll to the third one, and you'll see the eye, and there's like a number of different layers on there. So if you just look at that image, that's 2D. So we're going to skip then to the second last image. So that was 2D. If you go to the last image, that's 3D. So you can see around the corner. You got up and down, left and right, and also around the corner. So that's 3 dimensions. And then if you go back to the second last one, you can almost see that that's a 4-dimensional shape. So now there's round the back as well. So if we go back through just one more time with these photos and just really take it in, see if you can take a bit more in that photo than that first glimpse. I'm going to really play around with this concept, because for me, all the answers are in the symbology. Symbolism will be their downfall, is something that we've been commonly shared as well. However, there's a duality in life. And once you get a choice, symbolism will be our uprising. And it's the symbols that came before the meaning. So we know that everything that has been told to us has been passed on by man. So we can go back and revisit creation with now new experience, new understanding about life, and we then give it a meaning. So, people, today is a powerful experience called the Illuminated Soul Path. And we are going to go with the soul. And again, everything is in plain sight. The English language is magical, yet also the creation as well. And symbols are so simple, like the soul is pointing us in the right direction if we know what to look for. So I'm going to show you how everything is so backwards, and we're just going to turn things on their head. And we're going to start looking at how the English language, how logos, how symbols are pointing us to the truth in plain sight. And once you've had the experience as a meditation, because it is the soul that I'm speaking to, it's the soul that's picking up these words in the presence, that moment, with your senses, pre-sense. It makes a lot more sense then after. So any meaning, again, you scrap that. Take your own interpretations of them to start with, and it's going to set us a nice placement. So place in the mind as we go into this experience. Great playlist today as well. Today is the Illuminated Soul Path. And it's the soul that takes us on the path to find illumination. So counting down from 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Closing your eyes. Bring yourself to this moment. Bring yourself to this moment. The illuminated path to the soul. Your soul is the truth. And we're going to simplify life to the root of the soul. And we're going to look at life from a higher perspective. God's perspective. So before we start this experience, from top to toe, and from toe to head, scan your body with your awareness. And then you're going to clear the way with your breath. So in through your nose, out through your nose. Just one breath. The root of the soul, hidden in plain sight. From soul to soul. Right now, my words are being spoken directly to you. And this is coming from my heart, my soul. So bring your attention inside your body and feel these words inside your body. Feelings. And you are always in control of your feelings. And then it's your mind that decides to create those feelings into imagery, into visuals. So we looked at the pyramid with the eye, the all-seeing eye. And this is a symbol pointing us to the truth. And let's use that pyramid and mirror it to things that we see in God's creation. So in ancient times, a pyramid was like a temple, a place for worship. a safe space. That temple could be also described like your body. And if we were to look out to God's creation, we could call that temple like a mountain. We got the base up to the peak, as if we are going hiking. Let's look at those words. Hiking. It's time to say hi to the King. You. So always starting from the truth. Start from the soul. Yet in life, they tell us to start from a solid foundation. From the ground up. From the grassroots. And that's all we ever know. So without the experience, looking up that mountain, that temple, it's a long way to go. Seems a lot of work. And that I all the way at the top is a long way from me. The I inside me. The I am. So if we look at the temple as the body, the mind as the I, and then the sun up in the sky. At the very tip. So it's time to simplify our life. So spiritual being having a human experience. So what come first, the human or the spirit? The spirit, your spirit, chose to come here and have a human experience, chose this body. And what come before the Spirit? God, the Holy Spirit, the Father in the sky. So if we look at the top of the pyramid, that I, let's start from God. When you're one with God, that is the soul, the truth, the sun, the light, the love. So starting from the truth is the soul, wholeness, completeness, everything. So God as the creator. God has it all. The one. So at the very top, that's the number one, the I. The I. Flip it inwards, I. And then God wanted a human experience. So God had a son. And that son is the soul, the Son of God. To have a human experience, going through life to know thyself in the image of God. Yet to know thyself, God also needs to split that in two. And anything which is the opposite of God, to really know thyself, I need to know who I am not. So first level, God, the soul, one with the Father. Second level, 2D, the soul, the child, and the mind. Mind, the child, or the child minder. And that's quite a high place to be when you just come into this world. So we're going to tip that pyramid on its head and turn it upside down. The spear pointing down into the kingdom. So start from the soul, always leads the way. The mind follows, 2D. The mind gives meaning. The mind has a choice, ego or soul. Edging God out, the duality. When you bring awareness to the ego, you then know the truth, the soul. So the language of the soul. 2 words, the yin and yang. Fear or love. Simple. Now I've got a choice, ego or soul. So soul sets the mind and the mind sets the body. So start from the I, and when you awaken to this truth, it's the 2 letters that go with the time in the morning. AM. I am. Confirmation that you are now here. So going down to the 3rd level, the human experience. You got the soul, you got the mind. Now you got the mind, body, soul. Body, mind, soul. 3 dimensions. 3 levels deep. Body, mind, soul. So I, row 1. Am, row 2. Free, row 3. I am free. A 3-part being. Soul, mind, body. Body, mind, spirit. A human experience, 3 dimensions. Now I've got my feet on the ground. So from a 2D perspective, from the mind that gives meaning, we're going to keep working down. So row 4 is 4D. And this is creating. So the soul sets in the mind sets in the body. In the AM, I am, your soul rises from the ground. You've already know the truth. And you already know how to make sense. Listen to the soul. So 4th level down has to come from the heart, the 4th chakra. that place of love, creation, passion. 4 ventricles of the heart, 4 chambers. Creation is God. The Son come down to save you. Yeah, it was like a bungee jump down to the ground, and then you spring back up in spring. Your soul rises, your sunrise. And you make your way up your temple. So you come down to the 3rd eye, the eye in the middle of the temples. You work your way down the body, mind in the way. And when you hit that solid foundation, that baseline, what is your baseline? Stillness, acceptance, peace, calmness, a sense of ease. So creation only takes place in ease. It's easy. So 4D is BC, before Christ. Busy creating. All the hard work's done in the creation. When you create from passion, from that place, it's effortless. It's easy. Time just stood still. And you get that feeling inside your body. Feelings inside your body. Heart felt. Gut feeling. So before Christ creating, you light up the body. Mind sets the body. Embodiment, in body mind. It's the right environment for the mind to create. To stretch the imagination. And as you work your way up the body, a light body is a light mind. In light, in mind. Enlightenment. So as you get to the top of the spine, vertebrae 33, you feel that light source energy. Feeling light. Almost at the top of the mountain. So we say that's BC is 4D. And when you get to the crown center, the top of your head, your crown, as you leave the body, you cross over. You reach 5D, the 5th level. And they say AD after death, but we go for number 5. 5 equals E. ED. Enlightenment, energy, everyone. You swap the E in hello for the A, halo. Let the ego and bring in the you. Bring in us. A free spirit. An illuminated eye. And we can keep going levels down that pyramid from 2D. Yet to reach mastery, we have to keep going up and returning back down. We can be given wisdom. We can be passed on knowledge. Yet without the experience, we can never come to the truth. So at the top of your mountain, the king of your castle, High King, the more experience you get going up and down your castle, from walking to skiing, we evolve, we create. We find solutions. The master of the mind. The master of peace. So if we bring it to 4D, creation. And we add depth, a new dimension to that pyramid. There's 4 sides. 3 levels down: soul, mind, body. So very little to climb. The power of 3. So let's start the base of that pyramid. Health. Our foundation. A 3-part being. Perfect body balance. Only comes with a partnership. A relationship. The captain of your ship. So bring awareness, the 3 levels. Health for the body. So instead of thinking about what health is for the body, just take your attention inside the body and feel from the perspective of the body. Your body is your vessel. Your body is your pet dog. God inside your body. Your body loves you. So treat your body. Treat mind for the body. Appreciate your body. .3D body, and they encourage us to have D3, some sunshine in the body. Health for your mind. A healthy body is a healthy mind. Heal thy mind. And your mind already knows the truth. To listen to the soul. To make the right choice. And health for the soul. Simplify life down to a choice. So 3 more sides to this pyramid. The power of 3s. Let's explore it from the body. A 3-part being. Sleep, awakened, and meditation. sleep is for the body. The mind is out the way, and the soul goes off to play. The awakened state is for the mind. A conscious mind, a choice from the mind. And the free tears meditation is for the soul. Alignment of the body. Align the mind with the body. No mind, no body. The soul is the knower. Now the perspective of the mind. Three components of the mind. Simplify life at the mind. Awareness from the soul. Thoughts. Words. And actions. But I start from that thought consciously. And if I know I can speak from my heart, those words are heartfelt. It flows right out of me. Thoughts plus words equals action. Shine in your light in the act. Thoughts, words, and actions. And then we have the soul, that spiritual being enjoying this human experience. So experience for the soul. To get that experience, you need creation. And when you are experiencing that creation, you remember. Memories for your soul is the currency of the soul, your energy. To master the mind. What goes up must come down. And before you go up, you must go down. And they say life feels like it's just going downhill. Well done. It's only going to get easier from this point. You've done all the climbing. You've reached that peak. Now we can add some depth, a new dimension, a new dynamic, a discovery of your inner kingdom. So we say start from that solid foundation, but if we zoom right out, before that building goes up, there had to be an idea, the soul, inspiration for the mind. The mind becomes the architect to design, to define. So if we look at our body, they say from the feet up. That's a bit of a minefield. It starts with each step. It starts with that breath, the breath from the spirit. 26 bones in the foot, 30 joints, and 100 plus muscles, ligaments and tendons. We start from the soul, from the top of the spine, the cervical. If we break down that word, serve, I, cow. The definition of cow is heat. It's also a calorie, which is energy. Energy I serve. Heat from my sun I serve. Starts with one joint. 7 down the spine. And life then becomes a journey. A real self-discovery. Finding hidden chambers to your temple. You hold the key to the locks. The lock keeper. And imagine skiing down that mountain from the High King. There's a lot more depths to your body. A lot more unknowns. And sometimes when they reach that point, the mind can get in the way. The thoughts of fear. Memories from the past. Words from others. The limitations of the mind. But if you let go and let God, the spear of your soul, ascension is descension. Ascended master rolls in reverse. So now starting at the top of your body, the master of your mind. It's time to flow through your body. From your mind's eye, the lighthouse. Bring awareness to that feeling. Just one breath with that feeling. Every day is a new day. From AM to PM. So from that bright sky to that night sky, the postmaster, good night is your soul. The warrior is your body. And the commander is your mind. So in your own time, take your time. Slowly bring yourself back to this moment. Just be. The all-seeing eye. Bring yourself back to the body. And slowly open your eyes. So if we can bring life down to 3 levels, and as we go down to level 3, we get to go back up again. Soul set the mind, so the mind sets the body. The intentions are set, so on the AM, the I am, the soul rises up the body. That first level was 4D, creation of the mind, imagination, inspiration. And as you light up the body and light up the mind, you say hello to your soul. And that's 5D. That's us, that's you. That's love. That's the truth. And that is just the starting point. Now look at the depth of your temple. All those layers down. A whole new perspective. At that tipping point, we have a choice. Always. So send in lots of love, lots of gratitude, and a big, big thank you. And I will be back for another experience tomorrow. I'll put the times up after this. And yeah, it'd be great to hear what comes up for you on this one. So take care, everyone. Have a good one.